Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manny, in case you are new. Today I'm going to be pulling a YouTube 2015 and I'm going to be showing you what is on my iPhone. Yeah, I don't know, I just really got the feeling that I wanted to do this video and I thought it'd be kind of fun, so I'm doing it. I have the gold iPhone 11 Pro. I got this in February this year. So it's just the gold color. I have a case, a clear case from Amazon on it, and then just a little sticker that one of the kids that I tutor gave me. So I just stuck it in there and I thought it was really cute. My current lock screen is this picture. I freaking love hedgehogs, and this is at Mr. Pokey on Instagram. So cute. Yeah, let's just jump right into what's on my iPhone. So this is the home page here. Wait, this is the home page here, sorry. And it has most of the most used items. I used to really like to keep everything on one screen, but I've just found too many apps and now I use multiple screens, but most of the important things that I use are on the first screen. I just want to show you the background real quick. It's just a little orange home screen that says, "Be you, do you, for you." And I just thought that was really cute and motivational and inspirational, and orange is my favorite color, so it's a nice lock screen because I get to see my favorite color every time. So back to the first page, we're just gonna start from the top and go downwards. I have phone. I actually prefer calling people over texting people, honestly, especially when you need something right at that moment. I just prefer calling people. Then calendar, I live off of calendar. Everything I use to organize my life is with calendar. I tried Google Cal, but honestly it's not that good. And my phone is popping off, so I'm sorry about that. Then we have Spark, which is basically an email app. I showed this in my March favorites video, but it's a really nice email app that's just a lot better than the alternative or default one that you get on the iPhone when you first get your phone. After Spark, the email app, I have Safari, normal app. After Safari, we have Photos, Weather, Find My, and Notes. Those are all apps that come with the iPhone. I really like Find My, friends. And then I have Starbucks, TD, BMO, Pay by Phone. Starbucks is Starbucks app. Obviously, I go to Starbucks. Actually, not even every day anymore. Probably once a week, maybe less. But yeah, just nice to keep money on there and track your stars and stuff like that. I feel like everyone has the Starbucks app. If you don't, you should get it because it's really nice. Then I have TD and BMO, which I use to track my finances and credit, stuff like that. You know, adult things that you're gonna need to deal with once you turn an adult. And then Pay by Phone, which is basically an app that's used to pay for street parking in Vancouver because it's a lot easier than putting coins into the meter because I don't have coins all the time. The next row we have is Canvas. That's just for school stuff. Honestly, I don't use it a lot on my phone, but if profs email that grades are out, I'll use the app on my phone to check it if I'm out or something. And then Facebook Messenger, because that's one of the top communication things that I use. People don't really use Facebook nowadays, but I find that I use Facebook the most just for the messenger option. Then I have Wallet, which keeps my credit card and debit card if I just want to use my phone. And then Forest. Forest basically times you so that you can't use other apps on your phone when you're studying and stuff like that for a certain amount of time, and then it gives you a break. As you can see, it's still on the Christmas update, so I don't really use this app, but I do keep it just because I don't know why. I actually honestly don't use it, and that's mostly because I find that I can focus without the Forest app, but I used to not be able to. Then I have this little folder called Productivity, and that's mostly just health and also Apple Watch focused. So the first app is Productivity, which my Apple Watch tracks the calories I burn, the minutes that I'm exercising in the day and all that stuff, and you can basically see all the reports for every day like that. As you can see, this week's been pretty good, this month so far, but earlier this the beginning of the quarantine period, I never moved and never exercised, so that was not good for me. But it's nice to have goals to complete all 3 rings every day because it just keeps you accountable and also moving. The next app is Health, which comes with your iPhone, and it just tracks health and keeps your emergency contacts and stuff like that. I have P Tracker, which is a period tracker, which is actually really nice because you don't get surprised every month. I have Pillow, which tracks your sleep. You can either put your phone on your bed or just keep your Apple Watch on and it'll track your sleep. So last night I fell asleep at 12:49 and I woke up at 8:09. Hit 88% quality sleep, and all of this it shows you your cycles and stuff like that, which is really interesting because I took Psych 101 and I actually learned about the sleep cycles, and I found that really interesting. So it's nice to keep this on track just because I don't know, it's kind of interesting and I like to look at it. Then I have the Apple Watch app, which just lets you customize your Apple Watch. Okay, stop messaging me. And then I have settings, which everyone has. The bottom row is text messages, Instagram, Snapchat, and Spotify, and I find that those are just apps that I use the most. Next page we have more social media, games, and stuff like that. So the first row is social media based. I have Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, and Reddit. I honestly don't use Pinterest at all, and I don't know why I still have it, but it's nice to search up like for bullet journal inspiration from time to time. Reddit, I am an avid Reddit user, and I am an avid user of the subreddit for UBC. I love it. It's so funny. The next row we have is camera based, or like photography. I have Huji, Visco, Facetune, and Lightroom. The only one that I really use on this row is Lightroom and Visco occasionally. I honestly don't edit my photos that much anymore on Visco and like don't really filter them before I post them on Instagram. I just use Lightroom to like customize the lighting and stuff like that and just like fix up the contrast. Huji is this like disposable camera app. I feel like everyone has used it before. It was very like Visco girl, and I downloaded it for the hype, but I don't use it now. Facetune is what everyone thinks, so you can literally just go in and retouch and like whiten your teeth, but sometimes it gets like really unrealistic. That's why I don't really like to use it. It's me whitening the entire photo now, so yeah, no, I don't use that app unless there's like extreme things I need to edit out. The next row we have Unfold. Unfold is an app that basically you can create really cute Instagram stories. I don't use this a ton, but it is nice to have Instagram stories. So there's a ton of collage options that you can use for your stories, and then there's more paid options that you can have if you like want. Like these ones are really cute, like with that. But I don't have the paid option, I only have the free option, which is still nice, but I don't use it that often. Then I have Yelp, which is nice to look up restaurants and stuff nearby and look at reviews and stuff like that. Honestly, Yelp is a really nice app. The next one I have is Uber. I actually haven't even called an Uber since Uber came to Vancouver, but eventually I will use it probably. Danch is a photo company at UBC that takes photos for a lot of events, so I like to keep that on my phone in case I want to look through photos for different events that I go to. And then I have the Google Home app because I have my nice little Google Home back there and I like to play music and stuff like that. Next up we have SN Clubs, which is the app for my gym, and you use it to like scan in your barcode when you go to the gym. Haven't used it in a while since I've been in quarantine and haven't gone to the gym, but it's obviously I use it a lot when I go to the gym. The next one is 2048, which I haven't played in a while, but I used to play this a lot in class. Next one is CoStar, which is basically an astrology app. I'm not super into astrology, but I do actually really like this app, and it's kind of cool to see like what your sun and rising and moon signs are. I'm a sun Aries, rising Leo, and moon Pisces, which I kind of know what that means, but like I'm not super into astrology, so yeah. And it also gives you like little notifications every day that give you messages about like what you should focus on that day. It's really cute actually. Also, it's kind of weird because sometimes they really pinpoint like things I'm struggling with, and I don't know how they do it. Next game I have is Nonogram. A nonogram? I don't even know how to say it, but this game, I love it so much. Basically, if you can see, you've probably seen ads for it because there used to be ads everywhere. That's how I found this game. There's like numbers on the vertical and horizontal axes, and that basically just tells you how many squares you need to color in a row. So for example, this row here says 10 and 1, which means there has to be 10 squares colored in and then 1 colored in next to the 10. It's just a nice like game to pass time. Like I honestly play this a lot in class, which is bad, but also if I'm like waiting in line or something, like I'll just pull this out real quick and play it. Next game is Heyday. So this one I actually haven't played in a while. I don't know why, but I used to be really obsessed with it. But you basically just run your own farm and like feed your animals, make, what do you make? Like strawberry jam and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a very fun game. Next app is Solitaire. I've been playing this so much in quarantine. Like it's actually sometimes my most used app of the week, which is insane. Like I'll literally play upwards of 12 hours of Solitaire a week. That's like so nerdy and loser of me to say, but you know, that's just how it be sometimes. Like sometimes your friends are just busy, so you need to play a game by yourself. So I play Solitaire. Next up we have WeChat, which is just a messaging service that I use to talk to my family. Slack, which is used for a lot of like organizations on campus and stuff like that. Nice to keep up with messages. Then we have Google Sheets. I only have Google Sheets downloaded on my phone because what's annoying is that like when you open a Google Sheet on your phone, like not in the app, you can't edit it unless you have the app. But like whereas Docs and stuff like that, like you can edit it in Safari. Sheets you can't, so I have to have the Sheets app. So if I need to edit a sheet like when I'm on the go. Then we have TikTok, of course, my love. And then this folder on the bottom right here is just my food delivery apps. I have Uber Eats and Funton. On the last page, we have a bunch of random apps that I don't use as much. So this first folder is like literally apps I don't use that much, like voice memos, Shazam, Bitmoji, Calculator, and Reports Plus. The only one worth mentioning is probably Shazam and Reports. Shazam, basically you can go out anywhere you want, and if you hear a song, then you can just click the button, the Shazam button, and it'll tell you what song it is, which is really nice because I always hear songs in like cafes and stuff like that, and I want to know what they are because they're good songs. Reports basically just tells you who unfollows you and who doesn't follow you back on Instagram. I don't know why I still have it, it's just nice to see. I know, I'm literally exposing myself right now, but yes, I do check it sometimes. Next is entertainment. I have the Scene app, which basically tracks like your points when you go watch movies and like if you can redeem a free movie. I don't go to see movies that often anymore, but it is nice when you get to like get a free movie, obviously. The SoulCycle app, because I do take SoulCycle classes seldomly, not super often. It's mostly when like my friends come back in town for the breaks, we'll go to SoulCycle together and you have to book the seats on this app. And then the Michaels app I use for if I go to Michaels, they'll have like coupons and stuff like that. The Michaels app is really nice because it'll just give you coupons and stuff like that. Like literally every week there'll be a 50% off coupon, so it's nice to have that if I ever go to Michaels. And then my random apps, like I honestly don't use this that much. Maps, camera, clock, iTunes, App Store, Shortcuts, Apple Store. These are all things that come with your iPhone, but I just don't really use that much. And then I have House Party, which this is not sponsored by House Party. I know a lot of people got sponsored by House Party. Not sure why, but House Party is just kind of like a calling app with your friends and you can just basically talk to people. The last folder that I have, oh god, I really don't want to expose myself. Last folder I have Tinder and Hinge, which are dating apps because I like to have fun on those. They're actually very interesting. That is all that's on my iPhone. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
And I was like, yo.